Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Lisa. I'm Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp. It is Sunday, January 7th, 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy New Year. If you're new to this podcast, please be sure to check out my website at lisahopp.com. I'm also on Facebook under my business page, Lisa M. Hopp, Spiritual Coach and Medium, and I'm also on Instagram under Spirit Teacher Lisa Hopp. So I hope that you will travel there and check out all of my sites. And for those of you who come back every week and give me such great support and suggestions, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I am so very grateful. Thank you, thank you. So today's topic is having what you want in 2024. Are you ready? Better. Do you think you deserve it? You do. But are you ready? Are you worthy? Do you know you're deserving? Do you believe? We're so taught from the moment that we enter this realm of earth that we have to work hard, that we may not deserve what we ask for, that we're small. When it's based in religion, when we're sinners. This is so much further than the truth. Oh yes. Yes, can we be human? Can we mess up? If you're not doing anything intentionally to hurt someone, don't worry about it. You get to go. Do the best you can. Always do the best you can. But know that yes, you do get to go to another wonderful place after your physical body is done. It's so important to know that, but even more important, it's so important to know what energy you are. You are energy. You are so powerful. You not only can light up a room, you can light up a city, you can light up a side of a country, a coast. You are that powerful. You can direct healing to another human on earth without saying a word to them. You can give love to everyone on earth without having to voice it. That is how powerful you are. But when it comes back to having what you want, having the year that you deserve, it is about directing, disciplining, advocating, intending, insisting on having that year. And it's all done vibrationally. Yes, at some point there will be inspired action. The physical always has to come into play. But really, the most part of it is vibrational. Your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, your insistence. And you have to be it before you see it. You have to be ready. You have to know it's yours. Neville Goddard, in his way, a great teacher of the later 19th century, early 20th century, right up on this earth until the 1960s. In his own way of speaking, his own language, he, like many teachers, many good teachers, talks about having that end result firmly fixed in your mind, firmly fixed in your feelings, and in your words. Contemporary teachers, such as Mike Dooley, Jack Canfield, Wayne Dyer before he passed, all speak this way as well, because they know it's the truth. Let's say, for instance, let's give you a list first to do. Do you know what you want in 2024? Do you know what's important to you? What would you ask for if you could ask for anything? It's often not material, by the way. It's usually peace or happiness, freedom, health, love. Perhaps it is financial freedom. Perhaps you do need a new car. Most of the time, though, it's not about accumulating material things. It's about what makes you feel good. But yes, you can ask for the material things. It's all right to do that. I've done that before, and I've received it. So first get clear on what you want. And then the second step, and you can make a short list of what you most would ask for. And then the second step is to know it's yours, not with your mind, meaning your conscious mind, but that in every way you feel it's yours. Let's say it's a new home. You're in that home. You can see all the colors. You can feel all the sensations. You can see the sunset out the window, clear as day. And every day, just for a few moments here and there, you can see it, but all through the day, you know it's yours. It is so real to you that as you're sitting in your current house, you almost feel like a stranger in it. You can, with your naked eye see the differences in the kitchen that you're in, and in the bedroom, and in any other room, in the yard, outside. It is that real. If it's something you want with success, you're so successful. Let's say you want to be a successful musician. Your band is making lots of money. You've got the record deal. It is strange to you as you walk around this earth that people don't know who you are. You're walking around every bit like that celebrity musician, in your being, in the very core of who you are. And see, here's what happens. That's energy. And what you put out in energy comes back to you. And it comes back to you multiplied. It has to. It's set up that way. It's on autopilot. Now here's the trick. Here is the challenge. Sometimes it is so wonderful. It may take a moment. It may take a week. It may take a few months. Sometimes it could even take a few years. You have to hold where you are, no matter what. I am this. My life is this way. And you have to affirm it every day. What does affirm mean? I am successful. I am living in this wonderful home. I am free. I love to do this. It's medicinal to me. I wake up in the morning before I even rise out of my bed, and I'm affirming how my day is going to go and how my life is. And then if I have a moment where I'm challenged, where I'm stressed about something comes over me, I go right to my affirmations because they lift me up. They get me back on track. What are some affirmations that you would say to yourself, that you would affirm? How about I am more than enough? I am prosperous. I am healthy. I am cured. I've had great success over affirming health. I really have. My body believes it, and it has shown it, and it has done its work. A shift happens when we affirm, when we believe, when we become. It's not outside of us. It's not a wish. It's not a dream. It's reality. Now we have blocks sometimes, often actually. And those blocks come very often, most of the time, from our family. When we're first born, we feel and hear the feelings of those around us, and we adopt their beliefs, their perceptions. We perceive the experiences around us a certain way. And it's often why we don't believe we're deserving or good enough or worthy. But that's not true, again. So catch when it's not what's truly going on, but what you were taught to believe. And forgive those people that give that to you, because they didn't know what they were doing. They're just passing it on from their generation, from their people. Maybe it's your grandparents. Maybe it's somebody else, a teacher. Whomever, whatever it is, they drop it down. That's why they call it the sins of the father. Dropping down what happened from one generation to the next, to the next, to the next. You can break that cycle. You can break that inheritance by affirming that you are what you wish to be, what you wish to become. That is how you change it up this year. It is yours, and you walk around like it, like you have a mojo of it. This week in my work, the topic has come up quite frequently about weight. How do I become successful at reducing my weight? I'm trying everything and it's not coming off. Or it's just really bothering me and I don't know what to do about it. It works the same. You must feel that you are that ideal weight or just lighter already. And you walk around like it's happened. You look at clothes that you're wearing at that ideal weight. You're smiling at people smiling back at you, being your ideal self physically. You feel comfortable. You feel free. You feel confident. You feel empowered. And then what happens is that your subconscious mind accepts that this is reality, that this is the energy that's happening. And then it tells your body to drop the weight. So your metabolism kicks in. And all of a sudden people are saying to you, sometimes it's strangers, or people you barely know, to be fair, have you lost weight? Or something complementary to that degree. They are picking up on your energy, the energy that has happened to reduce your weight, and then the scale will follow. Listen to what people say sometimes. Not always, because they come from their own story, and they can project. Hopefully they don't, because projecting is pain transferred to another in order to make you feel better, like a Band-Aid. It's always temporary and always makes the situation worse and stalls the healing. But if somebody that sees you from time to time asks you if you've lost weight, that's a sign from the universe that you're getting what you want. And let's go there, how the universe tells you that you're getting what you want, because this is fun. This part is great. As I've already done, I use the example of the weight reduction. With wealth, it can be, if you're affirming wealth, it can come across in different ways. The first one can be that you see yourself, feel yourself being rewarded. Suddenly a boss gives you a raise out of nowhere. Or someone lets you up in line for no reason when you're standing there, waiting to check out. You get breaks on deals and sales that you don't understand. You go to a bingo or something and win more than once. These are all signs from the universe that you are in the abundant flow. But it can also happen the opposite way, or suddenly you lose something. You have something happen to your car that requires a new one, or a lot of repairs. Or you lose your job. Or you lose people in your life, and I mean that physically, they're still on earth, but you lose them. These are all signs also of upgrades. And it may not look like it at the time. You may say to yourself, how can it be that I'm affirming wealth? I'm affirming to be my wealthiest in 2024, and I've just lost everything. Here's why. Because the universe has looked at your situation. You have affirmed it. It has accepted it. But it's looked at the current physical situation. And it has decided that you cannot become wealthy from the place you're in, from the job you have, from the relationships you have. It has to align for you. And sometimes aligning for you means that you hit rock bottom. But the wonderful thing is that it builds up again. All of a sudden, you get opportunities. You do get an occupation that pays better. Or you have the opportunity to start a business. You find yourself in an ideal situation where someone's helping you. These are all signs from the universe, all of them, in a positive way. Isn't that wonderful? So that's why we have to go with the flow. And it's not easy, and I'm not saying that you should go with it without some type of, it's easy to feel stress. It's easy to feel the burden of not knowing, the what ifs. But if you can tell yourself, okay, this is happening for a reason. I've been doing this. I know it's been working. I have become what I want, what I wish to be. Then there has to be a larger picture going on here, and that's the truth. Watch, stay with it. Fasten your seatbelts. Hold on. Something will shift. Something will shift. Sometimes, it happened to me yesterday actually. I affirm and I affirm. As I said to you, it's medicinal for me. But I affirm health, wealth, peace, prosperity, strength. And yesterday around me there was such generosity. Client wanting to tip me before they left. Will you accept? Oh yes. Things working out time-wise. Other examples of it, just people being kind. People saying, I have your back. I'm going to give to you even though I don't have to. That all happened yesterday. And so that was a sign from the universe. It's talking. Hang on. there's more great things to come. So whether it looks sparse, whether it looks like it's falling apart, whether it does look abundant and prosperous, perhaps you are affirming health, but yet you get blood work that isn't what you want. Hang in there. Keep at it. Because a change is bound to happen. And I also want to say this for your last step. The last thing to do. And maybe also the first thing to do. Really, probably. It's not easy. But feel love for yourself as immense as you can. And feel love for all those around you. And believe me, it can be incredibly difficult. If you're exposed, like most people are, to a person who, let's say you're exposed, I want to put it right. You're exposed to someone who is not a great person. Really is just wants to be their worst possible selves. It's hard to send them love. If someone intentionally wants to hurt you, even if it's from their own pain, it's hard to send love. But you do it. And it has to be genuine. It cannot be faked. It cannot be, okay, with your head, I'm sending you love. No, it has to be from your very being. And it's so important to feel it for yourself first. To feel that love immensely for yourself, and then let it overflow out to others, and then let it overflow out to earth. Let it flow to everyone and everything. If you do that, you naturally heal yourself. You naturally attract wealth. And you naturally attract multiplied love back to you. It's really the first way to go. I heard a wonderful testimonial yesterday of someone who meditates every day for hours to heal herself. And she was envisioning the healing, the wealth coming to help her, everything wonderful with her family. But the moment that she stepped back from envisioning all of that and just focused on love, she started to receive it all. Her body recuperated. Her family's health recuperated. She found herself with an ideal, high-paying job. She found herself in a luxury housing situation, paid for by another. All because she came from a place of love of humanity. See what you can do with that. That's the key to having what you want this year, 2024, and every year of your life. So to review, be clear on what you want. What is it? Ask for it. Become it now, with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your words. And help yourself with affirmations. I ams. I have. It is happening. Have the patience of Job. Don't look for it. Don't wait for it. Don't miss it. And that can be difficult. If it is about money and there's a bill due, keep it up. I am infinite wealth. I am part of this oneness of the all. I have more money than I can imagine. I manifest. And I am grateful for all that I have. Got it? and send out love to others that you feel within yourself. The love of all, the love of everything. And be generous. Be grateful. Know that you are blessed. Know that you've come far. Know that you can handle anything thrown at you. That's so important to know. These are the keys. Being, becoming, not earning. Inspired action is at play. Doesn't mean you shouldn't go to a job. Doesn't mean you shouldn't take action in any way. Let the universe be your team. Let it take the steering wheel. And you go as prompted. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are well and have a week of blessings, resolutions, healing, abundance, prosperity, wealth, achievement, success, all that you would ask for. And be sure to check out my website again at lisahop.com. I'm tired today. You might hear that in my voice. Get plenty of rest. I'm going to try later. And be sure again to check me out on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. I would appreciate it so very much. Thank you. All the best. Many blessings.